Hello, welcome to Pride of London Fan TV, and I've got a few minutes, so I thought I would give some thoughts on the game between Palace and Chelsea at Selhurst Park tomorrow. And Oliver Glasner has given his press match conference with the news that Hughes is injured and out of tomorrow's game, which you can't deny is a big blow given Hughes' form this season. But it does create an opportunity for Czech Decore, who's had limited minutes recently in the past weeks and months, and actually his best game came, I would say, this season came against Chelsea in the opposing fixture away earlier on in the season when he came on in the second half and changed the game. The other problematic area for us will be the right-sided centre-back position, with Chalobah being ineligible against his parent club Chelsea. And there's a couple of options really there. I mean, the obvious one is obviously Chris Richards, who came in for Gahey against Southampton. Do you just put Richards to the right-hand side of the defence? Listen, I'm reserved on that, because I have big reservations on that, because whenever Richards has played on the right-hand side of defence, I don't think he's looked as good as he does on the left side of defence, which is strange because he's right-footed, but for some reason he seems more comfortable as a left-sided centre-back. What could you do? Could Gahey be versatile enough to play right-sided centre-back? That's one option I've heard that I quite like. I actually think that Clyne might be the better option as the right-sided centre-back than Richards tomorrow. I just think that Chelsea, the way they play, with the pace and trickery, they slip clever through balls to their wide players. For players like Neto and Sancho tomorrow, I think that Clyne would be better defending against those sort of players than Richards, who can be quite slow on the turn. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What would you do about the defence? Personally, I would go Gahey left-sided centre-back, Lacroix in the middle, and Clyne as right-sided centre-back. But I think it will be Chris Richards. We know that Glasner has a lot of trust in him. He came out very openly before the Southampton game and made it clear that it would be Richards coming in. So that's what I expect. I expect to see Richards to keep his place, but I probably personally prefer Clyne to come in. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Predictions. I mean, the rest of the team is probably going to be the same, isn't it? We're all, the same forward line. It will be Mateta with Sarr right-sided 10 and Eze left-sided 10. And we need to hope that Eze builds on that goal and gets confidence from that goal now, because we're going to need his quality tomorrow against a very, very difficult Chelsea team. And my prediction, listen, I think it will be tough tomorrow. I think, yes, Chelsea have had a couple of bad results, but I think those bigger sides, when you come up against those bigger sides and they've had a couple of bad results, they normally have a reaction, as we saw against Arsenal, who dropped points at home to Everton before our cup game and then the 5-1 drubbing. It might just make Chelsea look at a few areas and actually come back even sharper. But listen, I definitely think that if our forward line are on it, Ismaila Sarr and Mateta have good games tomorrow, I think we're going to give Chelsea some problems, because the back line is their weaker area. So I think if we do that, then we're definitely going to cause them problems. I definitely think there's goals in it for us, but I think that Chelsea forward line has such quality in it. They also have some brilliant central midfielders in Casado and Enzo. So I think that central midfield area is a worry for me later on in the game, especially because I think Decore has only really played an hour, so he will tire. There isn't much options to come on for him. Most likely it will be Devaney, who I've actually preferred when he's come in for Eze as the left-sided 10. I think he's better in that position. I just see us getting a little bit loose in central midfield in those last 20 minutes or so, and that could be where Chelsea make us pay. But I'm going to go for a score draw, because I'm confident we're in good form. We had a good December, and I definitely think that we can expose some weaknesses in that Chelsea back line if our forward players, Sarr, Eze and Mateta, are on it tomorrow. So I'm going to go a score draw. Let me know your predictions in the comments below. I'll be at the game, and I'll be doing some crowd shots and everything, as always. So team selection, no Hughes tomorrow. Glasner's already confirmed that Decore will be coming in. Expect Chris Richards to maintain his place and Gahey to come in for Chalobah. However, I would go with Clyne personally. Let me know who you would go with in the comments below. I've gone for a score draw. Let me know your predictions in the comments below. And as always, let's hope that at the end of tomorrow's game, we're going to be feeling Glasner all over.